Hello, this is Nockstar. Welcome back to Otlichno. I've been doing some work up here. I built this lovely looking building to surround my fish farm, so that now it doesn't look like just an ugly pile of redstone junk. It actually looks quite nice. So I haven't fully finished deconstructing this old pumpkin farm, but that'll happen soon. And yeah, looks like that. Looks quite nice. On the inside, it's still a mess because I haven't really done much other than put things together. I've built a new reed farm though in here, which is not working particularly fast yet, but it doesn't need to. It needs to be faster than the old one, which was really, really slow because it was only a single plant. This one has 6, and it uses an interesting system to harvest. But yeah, right. Regather thoughts. So yeah, the placement of ladders has changed a bit, but this is the entrance to the actual fish farm itself. And I call this place the Ichthys Tower. Ichthys is the Greek word for fish, so that's the connection there. And obviously fish farm being the main purpose of it. Alright. That was actually entirely unintended. I was just about to go show you something else, but then I saw that and remembered, hey, I should actually mention that. So yeah. Wow, spur of the moment. Anyway, if you watched the end clip of last episode, you would have seen that I tried to build Ilmango's 3-way auto TNT quarry, and that it didn't work, and it failed quite miserably. Yeah, well, I decided it was easier just to build lots of the 2-way ones. A little bit easier because you don't have to sit through that all around, figure out what I did wrong and not do it again somehow. And yeah, a little bit more resource intensive. As far as building time goes, this was actually pretty quick because it's mostly like production line stuff, you know. So that's pretty nice. And let's set it going and see what happens. I've already done a test run. This one actually probably didn't need to build. I think I might have already had one previously there, but it kind of just doesn't do anything. So we can probably just start from this one, and I'll flick them all on. So we'll let that one go. And the next one. It helps if you remove the chock blocks. Forgot about that. Oh well. Lovely sound of explosions in the distance. Let's remove all these chock blocks. I think I just invented that term, chock blocks. Go figure. Right. Right. Oh, that was just the pumpkin farm. Like, what? What is activating? Yes, so this thing should go forward and back, blowing stuff up. And when I get the other ones started, they will do so too. And that should be pretty fun to watch for a while. Because the most I've ever had going before was like, I think 4, something like that. Here it comes. Here it comes, back to the station. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe I wait for the explosion to give it a bit of a delay. Looks like this one might have malfunctioned. I think possibly some of all the TNT down there together might have launched some and blown it up. Like I know, like I had the floor at a low enough level that it wouldn't cause any problems. It's just one running, but I think possibly with several of them running at once might have made a problem. So that's why I'm now just running them one at a time for a little bit, just to kind of get the floor a little bit more out of the way. Look, this one stopped too. So yeah, that could be a problem. But I think I'll just run the ones that are still working, and then if there isn't any significant amount of stone left, I'll just clear that out, probably manually, or with additional TNT. Or I guess it's probably not too hard to just rebuild this thing. Bum. Oh well, I don't think I'm getting that stuff back. Somehow doubt that. I've died too many times. Wow, look at that though. That is just beautiful. Look at the shape, because you've got that layer, and then there's a layer where it's not blown up. Oh. That's a reasonable quantity of TNT, don't you think? Pretty reasonable quantity. What's that? 5.5 stacks? Fairly reasonable. How does that compare to statistics? TNT. How many have I made total or placed? 1,291 I have crafted, which is... calculator. Where's my calculator? 1291 divided by 64. 20 stacks. That's pretty good. So this is about a quarter of all the TNT I've ever made. That's a decent quantity. Let's put some away safely so that if I do blow myself up, so that when I do blow myself up, I don't lose all of it. Here's a good spot for it. Oh no, I've got another arrow. Really do like the way with all the debris that's still left in the middle there, thanks to the things not working, that you can see parts of it lit up by the daylight coming through the beacon. So that's a really nice effect, and I mean, the final thing, that'll be mostly empty space, but I want to try and have some bits like that effect. Maybe in the middle, like there'll be some structures, probably, and stuff, and bits, and things. But maybe that, or maybe also in the walls, like it's kind of nice where you just got these caves kind of behind the walls, and you can see the light in them, but the walls themselves are fairly dark. Anyway, let's see what happens when we turn on our night vision. Whoa. That's one of the downsides of night vision, is it kind of means, like, you can see everything really clearly, but you don't get so much of the shading, so it's almost harder to see the shapes of things. Alright, let's see what happens. It's a fair bit there, but I expect in the long term it's not actually that much. When you see it's like fairly sparse compared to the size of the whole thing. Maybe I should have just gone for fixing the machine, but hey, let's see what happens. Oh, wow. That went further than I was expecting it to. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, no, it's dropping down there where it's doing very little. There we go. decent effect in terms of blowing up in a lot of places. In terms of the actual results, you can barely tell the difference, at least from here. I think I'm gonna have to restart the machines because this isn't really doing anything. I just had a thought. Like, I've got here. This was supposed to be like basically just a temporary entrance, so you can get inside there to, I don't know, to where the supplies are stored and stuff. But I actually thought it might actually look nice if it was. Well, I've been considering having it as like just to have a secret hidden door in there, like a piston door, so that, you know, it's still maintenance access if I need to get in there for some reason. But I thought it almost looks decorative just having it as an entrance like that. I could maybe shape the blocks around a bit more with stairs, and maybe like have some lily pads here, and have maybe like some kind of little shrine inside there or something. I don't know. Just an interesting thought I just had. That's a fair bit of TNT. That's about just over 2 stacks. So let's see what happens when you blow it all up. Makes quite a decent sound. I think I blew up one of the quarry machines, but that's alright because the actual main hole is now dug. Okay, I blew up 2 of them. 3 of them even. That's alright. Okay, 4. Never mind. I've already finished that section. So, in fact, as I said, yes, I believe the whole thing is now done to my satisfaction. I missed. And I was thinking, like, earlier I was saying I might want to do another layer and dig it deeper. But I don't think I will, because there aren't too many blocks between the surface down there and the top of the beacon. And I want to be able to have some decorative stuff around there. And have a bit of shape to the bottom, so it's not just all flat. So I think I'll leave that as like the main level of the bottom. And then do things like, it'll be carved out, so it'll be deeper again in the middle and kind of roundish. Again, roughly spherical-ish, but with, you know, lots of cavey shapes and stuff. You know, bits and hangy bits and things and stuff. I don't know. It's going to be a pain, but it should look really awesome and be lots of fun to fly around in. There's still several floating blocks. I've had some fun flying around, clearing them out. But yes. And yes, at the moment, as you just saw, I was kind of working on widening out this top chamber to kind of meet up with all of that. And it takes quite a lot of explosives to do that. So, I don't know, maybe more of the duping quarry things, or like little single ones that just drop lots of stuff in one spot. It's going to take a lot of work, whichever way I do it. But it's fun, because stuff gets to blow up. Alright, so we had our end event last weekend, and we've actually been and killed the dragon, and been able to do some looting in the end and stuff, and it's great. We can all do that now, and have access to shulkers and more legitimately attained elytra. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to roll the footage of that now, or what footage I decide to show for you, the highlights probably, because we had a pretty cool treasure hunt thing we had to do to access the end and stuff, and then the stuff. So I'll show you some clips from that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm already recording. Rules.
Yeah.
You
No teleporting.
Alright.
No in the pearls. No flying.
No flying. I
Flying.
don't think I put
Sad
no
face.
flying in the rule book.
Did
I'm
you
not
get
good at
yours?
rules.
You got it?
Okay.
You got it.
And to be
What?
sure that no one said cheat, I have no idea where the boxes are. I have nothing
Yep.
to do with
I'm the
placing.
only one who knows where the boxes is. That's why I'm not
Take this
participating.
book. Take this book. And
Take the
you
book.
You deal with the reedy things.
The real
Okay.
things. If
So
anybody
we're
has
going
any
our own chat.
questions, let me pull up in my cheat sheet of where everybody's boxes. There it is. Okay.
So we're gonna go in our own chat and then meet up and join chat again.
Yep. If you want to jump into your own chat, you certainly can. I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then you guys can. I'll do 3, 2, 1 in game chat if that's what everybody wants to do.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That sound like a plan?
Yeah, that
If
sounds like a plan.
Hi there.
Alright. So we're going to minus 2,500 and then 10,000. Go.
So off in that direction.
You know the direction?
Yes.
Alright.
I think.
So when we get closer, we can get the exact numbers, but minus 25, 10,000. We need a boat.
I have boats.
Cool. If you want to get in the boat when you get in the water, I'm going to swim till you meet me. Didn't realize
Right.
that this was going to happen.
I think we're going the wrong way.
Yeah,
We must have gone past it, I think.
You look to your right. You got to go towards that little structure over there. I don't think I've been out this way.
Yeah, I was flying over this area the other day, just checking out the terrain. I think it's near Kit's place.
Where have you made it to, Notch? Then?
Just past Kit's place at this village here.
Oh, I'm still back at that cemetery.
I'm pretty much at the coordinates now.
Okay.
So somewhere within 100 blocks, no need to dig. We're looking for a box.
I feel like we may have already failed. Well, my other thought was like, you know how path block can leave a
yeah.
like where you could look underneath the edge of it of a block. And she didn't say she was gonna make it easy. I feel like I've looked all over this village. I found it.
What was it?
It's in the well.
Really?
Yeah.
I looked in the well, but I didn't bother to go down into it. I just like looked at the top. I thought like, nah, it
Let's
wouldn't be
get
in
back.
there, would
Let's
it?
get back. I wish I'd have thought to look in that well first.
Yeah. Like I didn't want to swim into it because it's hard to jump out.
I'm at Cream Puff's place, so that means we needed to go more to the right.
Yeah.
Here's your yellow box. So now I get 2 shulker boxes.
So-
and,
Is everybody ready?
I don't care, at least.
Notch the. There's some diamonds in here. You want to split them?
Oh yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Or you can keep the diamonds and leave me the box. I don't care. I've got the other box. I guess you can have this one. If
All
you
right.
want it.
You know what?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's use
Yeah,
the big
sure.
Woo!
And let everybody now prepare.
Oh, right.
The end will appear.
I was gonna say, do we have to like recite something?
Oh,
Does somebody
God.
have a in chest to take inside?
Yes.
So who wants to jump in first?
Okay. Where's
So we're
going?
having some takers.
Better hold shift.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, no!
Oh my God!
No! T-Man!
Sounds kind of dangerous in there.
Blonde fell off already.
Okay, I'm on the island.
I'm sorry, blonde.
Oh no!
Wait. Oh no. Oh, Blonde's dead. That's terrible.
Oh.
I'm back again. Where is this?
No!
But now you have nothing here.
Okay, but I have a fist, and I'm fisticuffed the Enderman if necessary.
And Endermen are aggroed on me. Great.
Yeah, I'm saying that. I'm also pissed.
Don't worry,
You're a dragon.
Leave me alone, you stupid tall people.
Hey, nothing wrong with being tall.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being tall.
Did anyone bring bottles?
No,
No.
that's what I forgot.
Darn, I forgot bottles. Jeez.
Let
Not
out.
anymore. Oh, is
Somebody drop water, quick.
that one?
Joy. I gotta kill.
Quick,
Jeez, how
boys.
many did I have?
Here we go.
All of them. Oh, I have one who's mad at me now.
See, I was gonna say, is it stuck?
He might be.
They do that.
Mommy.
Oh!
Get away.
Drop water.
Oh,
Kill it with fire.
oh no, he managed to, he avoided me.
Oh my gosh, how did I hit you?
I don't know. I guess
Oh my, I'm so sorry.
I got a fire protection.
Yeah, I can't believe I managed to hit you though, that's the thing. Like, how does that happen?
And not
Flew
so, that's
into
not
the
the most
euro.
safest thing to do.
Alright, just be careful of the middle here. There's a lot of TNT.
Isn't it, I'm sorry, isn't a dragon gonna run into that and like just instantly destroy the blocks?
Possibly.
Probably.
Are you gonna let it out with a bang?
I was.
Wow, now it's like loading. It's coming right at me. Feel my fist.
Yeah!
Hey!
Ah!
Oh,
TNT is going! Get out of there!
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Rip.
That was a big beautiful explosion.
It's a bit
Wish I'd have
anticlimactic.
seen it.
Oh god. Stuck.
Oh man.
All this
The only
XP
thing-
that
Pretty
did
much
not take long.
Please don't grab all the XP just yet.
Oh, I already did. Sorry. No, there's still some up here, I think.
Oh, okay. I mean,
What
you
about
did
me,
kill me off of like 30 levels.
Say the guy that's
Come to
just
my
pushing
spotter
you off
farm
the
then,
first thing
T-Man.
he did. Well, I could have finished the game before anybody. Woo! Yes.
You guys forgot.
GG, everyone.
GG, everybody. All right, let's go get this dragon
Oh,
egg
man,
over
there's
to
less
town
than-
hall.
It was less than 5 minutes.
Phew.
Less than 5 minutes. All right, I'm just gonna get this torch.
Who has a torch? Yeah, there you
Yeah,
I have a
yeah,
torch.
I got it. Oh,
go. Okay, so where did the end portal thing spawn?
the next generation. Hold. Hey, pass around the dragon egg just so that we all can get the achievement. Actually, yeah. Stand in. Let's everybody stand in a circle, and we'll just pass the dragon egg around. I'll be sitting at the front of town hall if anyone wants to watch me put this thing up.
Ah,
Oh, we're on our way.
Yep.
We're all coming.
Yeah.
Coming there, yeah.
We're legging it over quick.
Let's not read the credits.
Yeah, skip over the credits.
why not? I mean, it shows that the eternal being is watching over us.
Oh,
Ow, please don't.
no, yeah.
Buzz, buzz.
So, there's Rose, there's Joy, there's Ike, there's Outlet. Please! Jeez. There isn't, like, a bounty on my head or anything.
Isn't there?
Not yet.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that's not what I heard.
What?
I would have bounced you on him.
The Sausage Mafia is still after you.
The Scottish
Affectionate.
Mafia.
Alright, I'll put this bad boy up. But first, we're gonna get rid of these cheaty wings here. And this armor stand and this boat. I'll just dump them in the item frames over here. Da, 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 da. Does everybody want to kill me?
Yes.
Hey, even the zombie wants to kill you.
His bucket's over there.
Yeah, that genius who made something decided to make it a one block like landing pad.
Well, that's because they used Etho's design.
It wasn't you who made the last one, was it? No.
No, it wasn't.
I was talking about the season 5 Enderman.
I'm just trying to tell you it was Etho's design. That's all I'm saying. Oh, there's an end city right here. Sweet.
Okay, you left 2 diamonds.
There you go.
The whole.
It's
Yeah.
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 girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You
I
need
have
some?
one.
Okay.
Do you
I've
have-
got 4.
Do you have any leftover food on you, Joe? And a bottle?
I
Just want
have.
to split them, not stuff.
Oh,
Yep.
not enough. Oh, I think I gave the. Here we go. Yeah, I gave you. I gave T-Man. I think more of.
I
the
already
food.
got all that stuff. It was just some gold, and there was one shovel.
Okay.
I've
Come
got
on, you
some
Joe.
more.
Right. Okay.
Let's go away.
Yay!
Hold on, wait. Why did you pick up my shield?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in here. Here.
Don't stop me now.
Here. Oh, you're in the wall, man.
Yeah.
Should
Come
probably
on.
be killing with my looting sword, I guess.
For
Alright.
some
Yeah.
reason, I cannot go through this portal.
I don't have a looting sword, so sadly.
So you just throw the ender pearl into.
How many shells do you have?
How many what?
Shells
I
did you
just
get?
got 1 so far.
Yeah, me too. That's weird.
With a looting sword?
No, I don't have looting. He does, but he killed several of them.
That's.
I
very
mostly shot them though,
unfortunate.
so.
Oh, you
Hold on.
shot them.
You want to give me one of those so I can go through?
I only have 1.
What are you needing an ender pearl? I have.
Make that one teleport, because he's gonna fall in the void.
Sheriff, are you needing one?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh well.
Oh, you come, Joe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you
Oh. No, I'm here.
die? Woo!
Ooh. I've never
Yay.
been here before.
No, me too. Pop
Oh.
that cherry.
Yeah,
Two
make
man's got heaps.
basically make a makeshift farm.
Well, I'm not seeing any wonderful ender.
Wow, that is big.
I can see someone flying around over there, so I guess
Oh,
we're getting
well.
close. Oh,
Okay.
something spawning in. Ooh. Oh my.
When you're with the Flintstones.
Wow.
Yabba-dabba-doo.
I'm absolutely terrified of this place now.
Oh, Tim! I nearly killed you.
It would take more than that to kill
I
them.
was very scared. I saw one of those floating things come near me, and I didn't think there was a ceiling on here. I'm like, oh my god, no.
Who?
Yes.
God, I'm
No, I'll just include all the loot that was in
Those-
in this chest over here, because there was like a ton of iron and gold inside this chest over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when you want to collect your belongings, just talk to me about it, because it's currently sitting in the shulker box in an ender chest.
Okay, it's in a box. In a box. It's boxception.
Boxception, that's right.
It's in a box within a box, near a box. With.
And the box you not know is a box. Yes. There
I
we
need
go.
one of those floaty things right about now.
Oh, when you're killing a shulker and you hit an enderman with sweeping edge.
Right.
Sweeping edge is only useful against mobs.
Those are mobs, genius.
Mobs, they're monsters, they're freaks. Is it a milkshake?
No,
So
it's an ender chest.
No, I got an ender chest.
Okay.
I heard on the news the other day that there was this medium or what's it called, like a fortune teller or whatever, and he killed, like, some guy come in to get his fortune read, and I guess he made the guy mad and he killed him.
Oh,
And
God.
the funny thing about the story is the dude was a midget, the fortune teller.
yeah.
And so now, so he's on the loose. And so the news is like, now we've got a small, medium, at large.
Oh God.
Never heard that one before.
Alright. I think there's a.
You haven't
few
heard that one?
No, I have. That was
Oh,
sarcasm.
you have, yeah. Oh, yeah. They hadn't heard it, though, Notch.
Fair enough. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. So yeah, I said these cheaty wings are kind of got to go, now that we've got some legitimate ones, and I've actually got, let's see, somewhere in here. Yes, I've got one pair. I found 3, but I gave 2 away already because I was feeling nice to the poor sods who didn't have wings and weren't able to find some. So yeah, I've got 1, and I think the best way of actually getting rid of these things, I actually thought maybe I could actually keep some and just use them for decorative purposes or whatever, and I might still do that, but I think what I'll do for now is I'll just do this, and that way I'm still keeping the enchantments, so it's still a little bit cheaty, but whatever, and this one needs repairing, but I'm actually getting rid of the original thing. So we can have our first official Dragon Wing. And I'll still keep the spares, so that I've still got the rest of these cheaty wings as backups. But I'll probably gradually replace these with new ones as well, and or use them decoratively for some purpose. I also want to do, let's see, what was I going to do? Oh yes, I've got a bunch of, here they're on me, shulker shells. And so I've got a lot of these, so I think I'm going to take them to spawn and leave them in a chest and distribute them to people, because I know a lot of people weren't able to do as much hunting, and some people missed the event, so I'm going to do some kind of giveaway there for them, just to be nice. Alright. Yes. Was there anything else I was going to mention at the moment? Oh yes, got more dragon heads, that'll be good. And also should mention, dragon eggs. I've got 19 of them, so yes. I don't know what just happened, but this shulker box was sitting here, but when I looked in my ender chest, it was in there as well. And so apparently this stuff and this stuff have just been duplicated. So I don't know, maybe we had like one of those server rollback thingies where we had to load a thingy. Very descriptive, I know. So I won't complain. It's pretty good stuff. I don't mind having 2 of it. Unintentional cheating for the win, I guess. I don't think I'll not use it, but yeah. I mean, it's not intentional. Obviously, if I was deliberately trying to do that, that's cheating. I mean, who do cheating things like duplicating stuff? But yeah, that's pretty cool. Dragon wings are low. I need to repair them. That is an interesting mess. Dear, that just looks like totally messed up. So what happened here is I was just changing resource packs. So I've also been using the BOO's resource pack for a special purpose, which I'm using elsewhere, but I just switched it over here. But I've got my textures over the top of his resource pack. But the problem is his resource pack also changes the models so that you get ones where it has things, so like different variants, and my texture pack only changes the original texture but not the additional textures, so you still get those, and it just looks like a complete and utter mess. It kind of looked alright with just his texture pack, and it looks fine with just mine, but when you've got them both over the top of each other, it really doesn't show. Anyway, what I was just going to explain is because, obviously, I mean, it sounds a bit weird. Here we are, Draklings, we're dragon-loving people, and we're fighting this Ender Dragon. And I think I should just clarify, the Ender Dragon is not a real dragon. It's some form of dark entity that takes the form of a dragon, and is actually evil, and is kind of imposter dragon. So that's why, you know, we're not really ashamed to go out and hunt down dragons, even though we're noble, dragon-loving folk. So it's okay. Right. Anyway, with that, I'm going to wrap up this episode, because pretty much I've recorded most of next episode already, and I figure I should split them up here. So I'm going to call this the end of this episode, and next episode, we're meeting up with Thor. Well, I have met up with Thor, and I'll show you the stuff we did there, and maybe a little bit of what we're working on for that. But that's next episode, which I'm about to go and record an outro for, or something silly like that. So for now, I'll call this the end of this episode, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you also enjoy next episode when that is done. Come on, I know I can do it. Almost. That counts, right?